people coming in. They have to come in or we don't make it.
It's pretty addicting.
Hey ladies, most of the Cowboys are single at the Cody Night Rodeo.
If I could get on a bull every day of my life, they'd probably be heaven.
If he wants to follow my footsteps, God bless his little heart.
We're down $9,000 right now.
Don't seem like I fit in much anywhere.
Go get me a medic.
This is Pike.
Did you get that one on camera?
Pike. This is Mike Sheridan and Lara Hughey. It's the start of our 5th week at the Cody Night Rodeo. We've been using these small cameras to get an insider's look at the ultimate Wild West show.
I think there's a certain sense of passing the torch at the Cody Night Rodeo. You have the rodeo stars of yesterday riding out the twilight of their careers here. And then there's a handful of talented young riders, the Cowboy stars of tomorrow.
Way to go, Justin!
I guess that's what an amateur rodeo is all about. But some of the hottest names here are starting to consider moving on to the professional circuit.
Last time on Eyewitness, we've been pulling for 43-year-old rodeo veteran Bubba Harris, who's looking to make a big-time comeback. Justin, Bubba's protege, began his rise to the top.
1002.
You're a dreamer, Justin.
Yes, I am. Got lots of dreams.
I feel so good, I'm damn near cocky.
And John Silva, one of Cody's most electrifying performers, lost a crucial shot at a big-time rodeo in Montana.
Rodeo life ain't so easy, is it?
No, it ain't.
The Cody Night Rodeo does run all summer long, every night without exception. However, it's suspended for 4 days over the week of the 4th of July when the big pro rodeo comes to town.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Tonight's the last night of the Cody Night Rodeo before the pros come to town.
Does it bother you competing against these guys who are 20, 30 years younger?
Most of them I taught out.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Bubba Harris is the oldest bull rider in Cody. This might be his last year in rodeo, and he wants to have one last great season.
I think like after this year, I want to go to Reno to the finals and make it to them, and then I'm gonna think about it then. I'm about ready to give it up though.
Why is that?
Just getting too old. Can't stay out with them.
Bubba's at the end of his career, trying to finish it off with a bang, and Justin's is starting to take off. Although Bubba started out as Justin's mentor, their paths are taking different directions right now.
2,000 pounds or more. This is Justin Rutherford. 64 points on that last ride. Justin Rutherford, Willis, Texas.
Let's go, man. Ride, man. Ride.
Right above, spawn shot, turn back, right in front of the chute, go on. Turns back again, Justin right there. Now, steps out of there, Mike Anderson right in between in case he's needed. Yeah. 72 points for the last Cowboy from Texas, moving into the lead. This is Bubba Harris.
Let's go.
Bubba Harris, go on, Bubba. Go out of the hog. Bubba Harris, Bubba hugging that rope. Well, no score for that Cowboy. Gave it a great effort, though. What do you say we give him a hand? Winner of the bull ride tonight, Justin Rutherford. I'd like to thank you all for coming out tonight. Hope you come back and see us again real soon. Good night, everybody.
Good ride, Justin.
Appreciate it. Nice ride, Marshall.
Nice ride, kid. Is it hard for you to like run against Bubba?
I don't know. It's something like your friends, you know, you don't want to do it, but they're all in the same event and you got no choice. Whoever wants to win bad enough usually does.
And was that you this evening? Did you really want to win bad enough?
Yeah, I had to win. I was on my last $5, and then I had to stay on. You got robbed. He's not supposed to fall down with you.
Congratulations, Dusty.
Appreciate it. But he wasn't slacking up a bit. I'm gonna go down there.
Okay, buddy.
Way to beat him, Justin.
I was hoping he'd jump back underneath me. Because I won't quit. Too old to quit.
One of the things I realized at the Cody Night Rodeo is that the Cowboys are kind of like family, and they look out for one another.
Talking to him
About what?
about school and stuff. He could get it. I'll bet Rick could get him in Riverton.
Kathy and Dane are trying to convince Justin to go to college on a rodeo scholarship.
Good kid.
Is
But he
he?
quit school when he was like in 9th grade.
Oh, wow.
And he's a sharp
No
kid.
high school at all.
You feel like you're smart enough to handle college?
I don't know about that. I don't even know. I know how to add and subtract, and that's about it.
What concerned me is that I've seen, you know, buddies of mine before put off college. Oh, I'll go next year.
Yeah.
And then I'll go next year, and then they start hurting for money.
That could be 4 years of schooling, where in 4 years I could be at the national finals if I just concentrated on that.
Go for it. I mean, that's life. But what I'm saying is don't burn bridges.
Right.
So you get hurt or, you know, something bad happens. You always got something to fall back on, which would be your schooling. You get that, and then you have your degree to fall back on. Because you and I both know that, you know, you don't see very many 50-year-old bull riders over here.
They care about me and they want me to make the right decisions. Of course, they think that a decision is college, and I don't want to spend my life going to school. I want to spend my life doing what I want, and bull riding is what I want.
This is the largest 4th of July rodeo in the United States of America.
The 4th of July rodeo is here, and though he's not talking about it, for John Silva it may be the most important rodeo of his life.
Here comes Johnny Silva.
The 4th of July is the biggest day in the year for the rodeo and for the town of Cody. It makes sense that all of the major rodeos take place around the 4th because rodeo is so uniquely American. While the town is celebrating, the Night Rodeo's amateur grounds are being transformed into the biggest pro rodeo in the country with professional stock.
Most of the regulars of the Night Rodeo aren't competing, but John Silva is up to steer wrestle on the 4th. I asked John what place he was shooting for in tonight's pro rodeo.
Well, there's only one I'm concerned about, and that's first place.
But in order to get in the running, you have to be 4 or under?
I think you have to be about 3'9" and under.
Yeah.
Because there's still some pretty good hands to go left tonight. Competing with the biggest names in rodeo. You know, if you practice with idiots, you're going to be an idiot. These are all top hands, real tough cowboys. And I'm just a peon from Wyoming right now.
The crowds are huge at the Stampede, and that's because they've come to see the country's best cowboys in the PRCA, the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association.
What do you think?
I think there's a bunch of easy money to be won here.
So this is what it's all about, huh?
Yeah, this is it. This is it.
Is this pretty cool to see?
Well, it sucks. We ought to be entered in this deal. It's like a slap in the face. We ought to be seen here next year.
Why couldn't you get entered for this one?
Just hadn't had our stuff together. You know, we sloughed all year long, and then just finally, it takes stuff like this to get you motivated. You know, you gotta that's like a punishment, I guess. You get to stand back and watch. Yeah, I mean, this is where the best compete, but it's nothing. This isn't where I'm satisfied, even this. I want to go further than this, for sure.
Because there's so much money to be made at the Stampede, this is probably John's biggest ride of the year.
$300,000 is going to be divided up today among almost 634 contestants. This is the largest 4th of July rodeo in the United States of America. What do you say, Cody? You ready to do some rodeo?
Some of the top guns in the rodeo business are here to compete.
Let's go next to Johnny Silva. Bell from Montana. Here comes Johnny Silva. I want you to know he was smiling when he did that. Because he knew
That just totally sucks.
I wanted him to win so badly.
Son of a bitch. He can break
That was
now,
easy
finally.
3-hole. Easy 3-hole.
Yeah, using them at 3 mid-threes.
Son of a...
What happened, John?
Slipped the inside horn. Just went right by me. Oh! This son of a foot great though. Good stick. Shit.
That's only $4,000 poorer.
I know.
God. Where are you going now?
I'm going to the bar.
The night rodeo is back.
Here we go. John Silva down in a hurry.
And it's looking like John Silva is too.
4 2/10 seconds for John Silva.
And Bubba and Justin ride again for even higher stakes.
What the hell was that?
And on top for 8 seconds, here he comes. Sean Buckley. Go!
Just a few years ago, the Stampede Rodeo was a regular part of Bubba's bull riding circuit.
How come you decided not to compete this year?
Age.
Why is that?
There's a lot of good contestants out there. And I don't know what it costs. It probably costs about $250 to get in, so. Will you quit?
The Stampede is over, and after 4 days of rest, the stock are going to be as wild as ever. Come on down to the west side of town for that Cody Night Rodeo.
No one forces Cowboys to rodeo. They have chosen their own battleground. Now for the first event of the evening. This is the Cowboys bareback riding. Here we go. Bell 3. Go on, Bell. Go on, man. Now you have to reach down with that free hand. Don't go up with that frog. Next bull order comes from Cody, Wyoming. This is John Silva.
Here we go. John Silva down in a hurry. Brings you around. Down goes the step. 4 2/10 seconds for John Silva. 4-2.
First time I've seen you dance in a while there,
Yeah,
John.
I feel pretty good. Kind of miss it.
Bubba's excited because in the morning he's leaving for a professional old-timers rodeo in Hamilton, Montana.
Good bull rider, Justin Rutherford. Here we go. And he hit hard out there. He's limping back, but he made a mighty good bull ride. Justin 73.
You always stretch before bull rides, Bubba.
Yeah, I'm too old.
Go up to shed number 5.
Ride hard, Bubba, ride hard. Have some fun, buddy.
Move right, Bubba. Well, what do you say we give all the cowboys and cowgirls one more great big round of applause? Good night, everybody.
What the hell was that? I'm like, where am I at? Can't get my head screwed on right.
Nice ride, Justin.
Thank you.
That was real good.
Felt good.
Could have got, you know, another check out of this deal, you know, if it was like $100 or something, and just.
I don't know. I'm just happy to be riding these things.
Well, you have 2 rides this weekend.
If my money holds out, I got a place.
I feel good. Wish it was for a little more, but like I said, it's practice thing, you know.
At 5 o'clock the next morning, we were heading off to a rodeo in Hamilton, Montana.
So now, what's the rodeo that we're going to? It's the National Senior Pro Tour, where all the old guys get together. And everything that you do over here counts for points to go into Reno to the finals.
I hope I didn't see what it was that I think I saw. Don't y'all? When you have banana bread, Codeo bananas, too good to let go.
I just hope this works out for me. I can sneak up on them big time. I don't like going to the practice pens anymore. If I can't figure out how to ride by now, then I don't need to be riding. You know what I'm saying? Enough's enough. So go get you a job or something, but we're gonna give them a good shot tonight. Be a good frame of mind, good attitude, thumbs up, wish everybody good luck, and just go for it, no matter what happens. And I think that's what I'm all about.
Time to rock and roll.
Yep. I hope I'm rocking, not rolling.
At the Old Timers Rodeo, Bubba draws one of the toughest bulls. We're all pretty worried. If he fails, it may be the last ride of his career.
Stand on your feet and start cheering, because I'm coming to you.
My first impression of Hamilton was that it had the same kind of energy and enthusiasm that was at the night rodeo. But when I took a closer look, I realized that most of these guys were about 30 years older than the cowboys I was used to.
Have fun, Bubba. Have fun. I told you the old man was going to come out of it.
He's pretty happy, cowboy.
Bubba placed third, and while he didn't win, he still felt good that he was on his way to the finals in Reno.
Paid for the trip. Paid for the trip. That's about it. If I'd have rode better, I could have got 4 checks instead of just 2. But I got my money back. I got points, so it moved me up, so I'm all right.
Yeah, you're all right. Shit, you're doing good, Bubba. Pike, let it go.
Rodeo life is pretty tough, isn't it? Being on the road.
Yeah, it's real hard. I mean, to actually just to go out and do it for as many years as I have is real hard, because a lot of people's been successful at it, and To be honest with you, I just been getting by.
You're only a victim for 5 minutes. After that, you're a survivor, and you just gotta shuck it off. And if it's a bad one, I don't think you need to forget the bad ones, but you damn sure need to get them out of your head. I'm back to my goal. I want to make it to the circuit finals, my circuit finals this year, and I will. I'll make it.
I'd like to, just like everybody else that has the same dreams I do, I want to be the best, you know, best I can be as far as a bull rider and the best person I can be. And I guess that all that revolves around just how much you want to do something. If you want to be the best in whatever you do, you will be the best, you know. That's the way I think of it.
Some people do what they do to make money, and some people do what they do because they love it. And I think most cowboys do what they do because they love it. They have a lot of self-discipline because of the life they've had. They know how to set goals, and so they're successful in other things. But nothing's ever like rodeo was.
By the end of the season, Justin never did make it to the pros, but he did win first in bull riding at Cody.
Bubba's dream of making it to the senior pro rodeo might actually come true. He's still in the running, and he's even moved up to number 4 in the ranks.
The Cody Night Rodeo had a tough season. Mud and rain kept the crowds away, and in the end, the rodeo lost thousands of dollars. Still, Jim and Kathy know that rodeo will never die. Next year, there'll be a whole new crop of young cowboys eager to carve out their place in the American West.